And are y'all hitting that like button? Because y'all be watching and not hitting that like button. Hit that goddamn like button. But anyway, so Jason Lee had Blueface and Jaidyn, his baby mama, on there, the original one, right? And he was all like, he was asking her, how is it dating a crip? Because right now I'm dating a crip. And I was like, huh? Mind you, I didn't watch the interview. I just seen this on TikTok. And the person on TikTok didn't even question it either. Like they were just talking about it. And he was like, yeah, I'm dating a crip. Now, if you know anybody in the gang life, they ain't with that rainbow shit. Oh no, we ain't with that shit. So it was very shocking. I was all like, dating a crip? Like, who is he dating? Now y'all know it's that one dude that claims to be a crip and he's gay. I think he's from Fort Worth, Texas. His name is like Will Rich or something like that. I think that's what his name is. But he's claiming that he's dating a crip. When Jason said he was in that interview with Jaidyn and Blueface, he said he was dating a crip. Mind you, he didn't say a name. He didn't say, oh, it was this person or that person. But yeah, he said in there he was dating a crip. He didn't go into detail, but I was all like, okay, well, now you're kind of like outing this person because people gonna want to know, like, who is it? Who are you dating? Like, what's going on? And Jason Lee is usually very protective over the people that he dated. He dates. If you guys didn't know, Taj Mowry, smart guy. He's a smart guy. Do 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 do. Remember, he was dating him, and they actually had to bleep out the name of Taj in that whole scene. During the Love and Hip Hop when he threw the water at Hazel E. Face. Well, that's the reason why he threw it, because Hazel E was outing who he was dating. So, Jason Lee is very protective and stuff like that. So I was all like, oh, wow. Like, you're kind of letting it slip like you're dating a crip. Like people gonna ask like, well, who is it? So Jason Lee, I would just be careful with you putting that information out there. I don't know if he's trying to say like he used to date one. Even that's not, And I feel like Jason Lee wanted that part. He put that part specifically in there, or he said that because Jason Lee will do anything for attention. He specifically put that in there that he was dating a crip to try to, yeah. Do y'all think Jason Lee just let it slip, or was he trying to be messy? For me, I think Jason Lee was trying to be messy. But let me know what you guys think. Put a 1 if you think he was trying to be messy. Put a 2 you think he just was trying to have spark conversation or relate to Jaidyn. Messy, yeah. Casey agree with me. Messy. Jackie, yeah. He was trying to be messy, of course. Because there have been rumors about Blueface and stuff like that. No, he said he used to date a blood, but he now is dating a crip. Crip cut. See, yeah. And so he putting all the information out there, and I'm all like, no, why are you putting that information out there? Because now people gonna be wondering, like, well, who the hell is he talking about? Like, who you running with? Like, it could be dangerous for that person. And unfortunately, we live in a society, and I have to blame myself because whenever there's a celebrity, thank you, Big J, for becoming a member. I appreciate that. Whenever there's like a celebrity and they're being outed, we report on it, we talk about it, but we also don't think about how that could be potentially dangerous, trying to out that person or put that information out there about that person. And it's sad that in today's society, that's a thing that we have to think about, or, it could be dangerous for people to tell their truth. But what's up, Couture Bay? She agreed with me too. Yeah, he's being very messy. But yeah, because it's not okay in society, or I shouldn't say not in society, but in certain situations, it might not be safe for somebody. And Jason putting that out there, and then you see, Jason be out with a whole bunch of different people and stuff like that. People going to try to put 2 and 2 together. Like, yeah, Jason, you got to do better than that. I know you're probably happy because you being eggplanted down. I can't say I'm trying to keep my monetization. I know you probably happy because you being eggplanted down. Y'all catch my drift, right? Wink, wink. He's happy because he's being eggplanted down, but that's not. Yeah, Jason, you got to be careful with that. Like that ain't right. You try to sneak that in there, and nobody else. And that's why I'm surprised. Like nobody else caught that. Like nobody else talked about it. And mind you, I don't really watch Jason Lee's interviews and stuff like that. I see the clips, and that was one of the clips that I seen on TikTok, and I was like, wait, ain't nobody talked about this? Like, have you guys heard this at all? Like, I don't think nobody talked about it. Like, put a one in the chat if this your first time hearing Jason Lee dating a crip. Jason hangs with gangs. Okay. And you know what? I ain't even mad at it because it's presumed that Jason Lee has a little money. So if somebody is willing to fly you out, take you here and there, spend, a bag on you, why not? Why not? Why not? Shit. I already told you. Well, no, I said this behind the membership, but I said shit. If I could have a sugar daddy without giving no sugar, hell, I would. Shit, don't judge me, judge your mama. But I mean, do what you. Hey, nowadays, I think. Okay, so I didn't move out into my own until I was 23. And I never understood why people, stripped or sold drugs and stuff like that. I'd be like, I don't understand why people would get involved in that lifestyle. When you live on your own and you're paying your own bills, you got to do what you got to do. So after learning that you got to do what you got to do, I don't blame them. See, now what I did, I got caught up with, no, I didn't do anything illegal. I got caught up with payday loans. I would get a payday loan from this place, then I'll get another payday loan to pay off that payday loan. Then I would go here to get a payday loan and then go there to get a payday loan. So my hustle was getting a whole bunch of payday loans. And then that finally caught up to me. So that was like my hustle, but it's hustle backwards because, all that shit is on your credit report now. So yeah, I was hustling backwards and stuff like that. So that was my hustle. But when you out here being an adult and you living on your own, you got to do what you got to do. That's it. So whoever that crip is dating, I highly doubt he want anything to do with Jason Lee. He trying to get to the bag. Kudos to him. Kudos. We got to clap it up. I know I ain't right, but y'all ain't right either. So I didn't really talk about this because I just feel like we're still in the day and age where we're like slut shaming women and stuff like that. Just like with the Brittany Renner, her sleeping with 45 billion people. I didn't really care. I mean, she looked like she get down with the get down. Like it was kind of like, oh well, she looked like she do that. Like okay, I didn't really think it was a story. Like we didn't need confirmation. That's the thing. But the whole Megan story, so Blueface said that Megan gave him lettuce. Wink, wink. A head of lettuce. So it was going viral because everybody was like, "Oh my God, look at that!" Now they were in the double XL freshman year. You know how they do the freshman year for like new rappers and stuff like that, new hip hop artists. Well, they actually went over there and I guess they had hooked up then, but she just gave him some lettuce. And yeah, so Blueface was all like, "Oh yeah, that's old news. That was back in the day." I just felt like that was something that you could have put in your autobiography or something like that. When you write your book, you could have put that in there. Like I think at this time, leave Megan alone. Like let that lady done suffered enough. She got pow-powed in her foot. People don't believe it. Some people do believe it. Like leave that lady alone. And then on top of that, Blueface said that with his girl right there. That just lets me know that whole interview thing from the clips that I seen. It just lets me know that Jaidyn has no kind of personality, no nothing. Like literally, you will let the person that you with disrespect you at all costs. There is no way in hell that he should have been able to tell that story in front of you and you just cool with it. Like she did try to cop a little attitude and stuff like that, but she's still gonna be with him. You know what I mean? And if you like it, I love it. That's honestly what it is. You like it, I love it. But I'll tell you something. Blueface know how to pick them. If I can go out and do whatever, you get upset with me for a few days, come right back like nothing happened. He got the life. Hey, he got the life that every man, including me, wants. You literally go out there, be a dirty dog, come back like ain't nothing happened. Every man wants that kind of life that Blueface have. Now, I'm the only one who would admit it, but a lot of us would want that kind of life, you know? She looked dumb sitting there, right? His mother said something as well. Oh, was it the well, the mama did call Jaidyn wide body and stuff like that. And something about her putting on Krishan's pants, like that's weird. And you shouldn't be putting on like other people. I mean, if they're washed, that's fine. But I don't think like you wear any under. I don't even think I can pull up the picture and show y'all because it got the cheeks out. But yeah, you probably don't wear underwear with that kind of jeans that they had on either. So I don't know. And that's just weird why she would stuff her body in there. But anyway, moving on from that, the mama ended up saying something about the girl doesn't like dark skinned women. She makes fun of dark skinned women. I mean, in a way, yeah, that is horrible and that is bad. However, Blueface looks like somebody who wouldn't care if the girl of another persuasion was disrespecting a black woman. I don't think he would stand up for them or even care. Secretly, he probably agreed with her. Now, personally, I think that's like I said, I think yeah, that's disrespectful, and yeah, I could see her doing some shit like that. However, that doesn't surprise me that Blueface is with a woman like that because oh well, you know what? That's how they got on the whole. I'm sorry, that's how they got on the whole subject about Megan Thee Stallion because you know they were talking about how the mama Clarissa had said she can think she wanted her son to be with somebody like Meg Thee Stallion, and then he was all like, oh, been there, done that, you know, blah blah blah. So that's how they even got on that subject. But that mama is just weird too. Something wrong with the mama. I believe that mama wants to be with her son. Yeah, in a freaky way. I'm not even gonna allude to it. I think she want Blueface in a freaky way. The mama wishes she was the one. She creeps me out. See, LA agree with me too. It's creepy. It's very creepy. It's not even just like some kind of little like, oh, she just really cares about her son. It's like, doo, 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 you know. Do you think that's why she is mean to the son? Oh, I don't know. Possibility. So she doesn't like the son either. She was wearing Krishan clothes. Yep. Yeah, all that. Very weird. All right. So we're gonna move on from that and make sure you guys hit that like button. We are gonna talk about the Cardi B situation. It's so crazy because like it's kind of relevant to what's going on because when you think about it, when you're on social media, people always try to tear you down and they always try to bring you down. Hell, y'all seen what happened with me, but ain't nobody stopping AT2. Who can stop me? No one. And with Cardi B, you think that's somebody with some money. So it's all like, well, dang, like you even care about what people say? I do think Cardi is a little sensitive. I will say that. But I will say, if you keep looking at the stuff, like as far as like people hate you or they're saying X, Y, and Z about you, then you're almost looking for it. But you know, let me know how y'all feel in the chat and stuff like that. Let me go ahead and try to play it. Uh, Here we go.
Where fans that I cursed the fuck out, I don't regret it. I don't. So I'm just gonna leave it like that. And for y'all bitches that think it's funny and y'all laughing you're having your kiki moment because you know I went through my little shit. I have my days, but you bitches have every fucking single day. Y'all bitches is miserable. Y'all bitches is sad every single day. That's why y'all be drugged the fuck down. That's why y'all bitches be coked up, perked up, cracked up, fucking smoked out. Because y'all bitches hate your life every single fucking day. So don't take my vulnerable moments to be your kiki moments. Because I laugh at you bitches every single motherfucking day. Let's get that clear. And when I start feeling better again, bitch, bitch, you don't even want me to get to the point that I fucking make you fucking want to fucking be tired at yourself. Because, bitch, you know I'm a funny bitch too. To all y'all bitches. I'm talking to all y'all bitches. The where friends that I cursed the fuck out, I don't regret it. I don't. So I'm just gonna leave it like that. And for y'all bitches, that think it's funny and y'all laughing and y'all having your kiki moment because you know I went through my little shit. I have my days, but you bitches have every fucking single day. Y'all bitches is miserable. Y'all bitches is sad every single day. That's why y'all be drugged the fuck down. That's why y'all bitches be coked up, perked up, cracked up, fucking smoked out. Because y'all bitches hate your life every single fucking day. So don't take my vulnerable moments to be your kiki moments. Because I laugh at you bitches every single motherfucking day. Let's get that clear. And when I start feeling better again, bitch. So thank you. I have bad days. All bad bitches have bad days, bitch. All bad bitches have one of those days. I don't take my vulnerable moments to make it a hee moment, bitch. Because y'all bitch hate your life every single fucking day. And that's just that. So thank you. I have.
Okay, that's it. All right, let me stop sharing my screen. Okay, put a one in the chat if you guys can still hear me. What's up, Trigger TV? Put a one in the chat if you can still hear me. I had to switch it so it could come out so I could even hear it. I couldn't hear it for a minute. Is there a delay? Well, I know there's a little delay. Let me play a commercial real quick.
If you guys are looking for a great read, make sure you guys pick up Lady D, Love, Lies, and Him by author Denitra Gibson. The book is available on Amazon right now. Follow main character Shy as she figures out her new life without Calvin. And if you enjoy part 1, then go ahead and get you a copy of part 2 and 3 available on Amazon now.
All right, check 1, 2. Is the mic on? Is the mic on? Let me know. Okay, your mic needs a reset. Okay, I got the earbuds in. Let me know if I need to take them out. I don't know. Okay, good now. Okay, yeah. Okay, so I guess what I have to do is switch them back and forth when I play videos. Okay, thank you. What's up, Jack? Thank you for being here. Okay, so listening to Cardi, talking about her situation and everything like that. I think one thing too, sometimes women are impulsive and they just kind of say things and they say what's on their mind. They kind of don't think about what they say. And so sometimes Cardi just blurts out whatever and it's all like, nah, that's not good. You should really think about what you say. And especially having a platform like that, people are going to be checking on you, calling you. And again, too, it's very popular, but a lot of people do wellness checks and stuff like that. So I'm surprised she didn't get any wellness checks. I know in a longer clip she was talking about that she was hanging out with her sister and she's hanging out with her friends and stuff like that. So one of the few things I think is bad for her is she needs to stay off of social media. Megan Thee Stallion, when everything was going on with the Tory Lanez case, she actually gave up her social media. She said literally she'll give her manager whatever to post on social media, but she does not look at it. She doesn't know what's going on. And that's the way that Cardi B needs to be. Don't forget, she got her start from Instagram and stuff like that. Remember, she was the funny girl and stuff like that. She would say different things. She was going viral for that. And then when she put out Bodak Yellow, no, Bodak, is it Bodak Yellow? Yeah. Bodak Yellow. That's when she really like blew up. And I think that superstardom was very fast for her. There's one thing to be famous on social media, and there's another thing to become like a megastar. You know, it's two different things. Being social media famous, and I don't consider myself social media famous. Just a little famous, just a little famous, but you do have a following that comes with that. You know, you have a following that comes with that, and it can sometimes be a blessing, and then sometimes it can be a curse at the same time. But with Cardi B, she's on a whole nother level. You know, nobody from YouTube is getting invited to the Met Gala. None of us is getting invited. So anyway, so with that being said, now they don't do that kind of media training, star development. They don't do those kind of things like they used to. You know, when an artist puts out a song, if it goes viral, they're throwing them out there. That's why you see people like Ice Spice, people like Sweetie. They don't really have like a stage presence. It's because they happen to go viral for a few songs. They threw them out there, and then boom, that's where they at right now. You know. So since she doesn't have that background in the media training and stuff like that, and I think Cardi B does well, but she doesn't know how to handle when it comes to like backlash, people criticizing her. I mean, what Joe Budden said about the song Bongos, it wasn't really that bad. If anything, he was saying like, yo, y'all better than this. That's what I got from what Joe Budden was saying. What's up, Miss Bugs? I got that he was saying like, y'all can do better than this. I don't think he was trying to disrespect her or anything like that. He just didn't like the song, you know? But I think for her, focusing on what everybody say on social media is going to be her downfall. You know? Now and this kind of goes back to the Tasha K thing, because I do feel if she wasn't so concerned with social media, it wouldn't have been a thing. But because she is so concerned with social media, it is a thing. And you honestly have to block out a lot of the things that people say. For example, if it's somebody funny, I'll watch a hate video about myself, but I won't watch a whole video of somebody dragging me and doing X, Y, and Z. I don't. I used to, so then I can go back and forth with them, but I'm at a certain level where I don't have to do that anymore. I have more people in here than I did yesterday when I did like a little mini response. But other than that, I don't have to, because I'm not at that. I don't have to do that anymore. Don't intake a whole bunch of BS, you know? And granted, when you are shining, people are going to try to dim your light. It's sad. People are going to try to dim your light no matter what. It comes with the territory. You gotta have thick skin. I know, and like I said, thank you everybody checking up on me and stuff like that and all that. But I was good. I had a headache. I had a headache. I had a headache yesterday, and then I had a headache all the way up until about 5 o'clock. So 2 hours ago, I had a freaking headache. It was horrible, horrible. I don't know if it was stress or what, but I had a horrible headache, and that was the only thing that was bothering me. Other than that, I can give. What you know what did the great YouTuber Dear Yvette said? Now, Dear Yvette, me and her, we attack each other, we go back and forth sometimes, but we're just cool. She told me a crackhead could never. So you know what? A crackhead could never. That's it. What a crackhead gonna do but be a crackhead? So, Dear Yvette, if I put that on a shirt, I'll give you a little bit of the proceeds. But a crackhead could never. And so you have to remember that. When people say, like, okay, it doesn't matter. Okay, all right. Trust me, people have already said the worst about me. So there's nothing that they can say. And I feel like that way about Cardi B. I'm all like, Cardi, yeah, at this time, They already said the worst about you. What else could they say? What more could they say about you that makes you mad or get you upset? Especially when you talk about deleting yourself. You're rich. You know, I'm broke. So, you know, some things do bother me. But if I'm rich, oh, hell no. Trust me, as soon as I get rich, a crackhead could really never, never, ever. Um, Hold on. Just like this one person got blocked because you definitely. It's funny. I was expecting like a little bit more haters, but I was all like, "What's that say?" And I was all like, "Oh, well, at least they called me cute. That's all that mattered." Like, other than that, they still got blocked though. Anyway. And no, my block list isn't super long. You know, I always delete it, bring it back, delete it, bring it back. Like I said, it don't really matter to me. Broke depression hit there. Ooh, Jack. Hold on. Let me put that on a shirt too. Hold on. Because that is the truth right there. Broke depression hit different than rich depression. It does. You know, when you rich, just like remember Will Smith slapped Chris Rock, he went on like this spiritual retreat to India and all that stuff and talked to that one like big guru guy. I forgot what the name was, but this big guru guy. When you broke like me, you can't do that. Like, I don't know how I was able to get a free therapy and stuff like that. Well, I got it through my health insurance, but it was a blessing. Because it's not always like that. You gotta pay some money for that, you know? You gotta pay money for that. So that was a blessing being able to get that. And those tools are still relevant today and I can still use them. So, you know, it was a blessing. But don't forget, when you just a regular broke person and you trying to get therapy and stuff like that, you're on a waiting list for about like 3 to 6 months. Rich people hop on a jet, go to some kind of secluded island and fly people to you. Other than that, you can't do that. When you broke, you cannot do that. You just stuck. And I don't want to make this a broke versus rich because I'm not saying rich people can't go through depression. Obviously, they can, right? But broke depression hits worse. Just like I think, and I'm gonna take a little further. What's up, Lexi? I'm gonna take a little further. I believe you can be depressed because you are broke. I believe that. You can be depressed because you are broke. If you're constantly struggling and you're constantly trying to make ends meet, it can lead you into depression because you can't even just think about whatever is going on in your life. You gotta think about like how am I gonna eat next or how am I gonna pay this, how I'm gonna pay that. So brokenness can lead to depression. Hell, people out here doing interviews for cash apps. Like, shit. You know what I mean? Like that's the life right there. Shit. Shout out to Tracy because that was yeah. You know, I'm glad Tracy wasn't affected by that. And then like here's my thing. If you go like, oh yeah, I'll do this for a cash app, then how true or relevant is the information that you're giving? Because you're basically tainted because you're only going to do it if they agree to give you like some sort of amount of money or something like that. You know what I mean? That's when you know it's BS. So yeah, and that interview that they did on that other channel, yeah, it was BS. It was, yeah, okay. It was nothing. But like I said, shout out to Tracy. I think for me personally, once you have, oh, is Stephanie here? I didn't even see her. I think it's always important to step back, like take a step back, like, and that's not only just from social media. Like, I know it's hard. Me being a YouTuber and stuff like that, it's kind of like, oh well, how can you take a step back? This is how you make your money. This is your only source of income. Blah blah blah. You can also do pre-recorded videos. That's why I've been dropping like pre-recorded videos, because sometimes I notice going live, sometimes you can get in trouble and stuff like that. It's just easier doing pre-recorded videos. You drop it, hey, it's there. That's it. I ain't got to deal with the backlash, this and that, people coming and harassing you. You ain't got to deal with none of that when you do pre-recorded videos. It's a lot easier. That's why I'm mad they took away my monetization on Facebook. I got no beef on on Facebook. Like, I don't even know who to beef with on Facebook. There ain't no beef on Facebook. And like I said, that was some nice money too. So I'm definitely sad about that. Oh man. No, that put me in a depression. But anyway, moving on from that. So I'm gonna talk about the whole Jaguar interview thing. So it's not that it's not happening. I honestly just haven't called her again to make it happen. You know. Oh, hold on. I want to read. There is a positive to that AT2. If it takes 6 months to get appointment with the doctor, said broke person would have forgotten about it. Right, by the time they get an appointment, yeah, they would have forgot about it. Yeah, I'm beefing with Facebook, not somebody on Facebook. I'm beefing with Facebook. That's my beef. Um. Anyway, so the Jaguar interview. It's not that it's not going to happen. It's just that I haven't called her to make it happen. Like, we agreed on it, and then for my mom's birthday, I was out later, so I was all like, hey, I'm so sorry, blah blah blah, and then she was like, actually, I just got back too, so blah blah blah, and we'll reschedule it. Still didn't end up doing it, and I kind of saved it, and the reason why is because now I know people are going to try to put things out there and try to sabotage it and stuff like that. So I'm all like, oh, now that I know that y'all gonna be playing these little dirty games and stuff like that because y'all don't want me to do the interview, I'm going to be more strategic in what I do. So I was all like, you know what? It's gonna happen this month, definitely, and it needs to happen before I go to Reno. So by between tomorrow and the 24th is sometime when we're gonna have this discussion and stuff like that. Like I said, all I have to do is call her and then see what her schedule is looking like and then do it. But because of that, I was all like, oh, you know what? I'm just gonna make y'all, wait a little bit. I'll let the haters do whatever they want to and all that stuff, and that's completely fine. But it's still happening. It's just that I don't have to rush to do it. I don't have to rush at all. Like, I'm still going to do it, but there's no need for me to rush. Hey, the month ain't over with yet. So yeah, no need for me to rush. So I'm gonna do it when I want to do it.